I thought we'd set this conversation up, right? I had a thought on the way down here. Because every time Deeks has come on, it's been like silly goose. We've had like selling
feet
shit, basically. Selling shit. We've had like feet
so
photos.
different.
Yeah. It's usually Rampage. But I thought what would be cool is we do like a bit of a journey to the reveal, right? And it's talking about Deeks and his life and all of these little like things that have made him this wonderful human being, this ambassador for mountain biking, this ideal.
Or we could just cut to the chase and go, Ollie, you had a jet ski from Rampage.
Yeah.
Why did that come about?
Right. So,
or should we
what
go
was the
further
exact
back?
deal? Well,
so we've gone to Red Bull Rampage. A number of other energy drinks are available. A number of times with Mr. Brendan Fairclough, and he's with his money. He's quite sort of particular about what he spends it on, and he's very much the same with his two diggers, where we couldn't just get money. If he was to get any prizes, we basically came up with an idea that if we got any prize money, we had to tell him on one item and what we'd purchase with said prize money. And obviously there was that famous year where he got fourth. He went off the rock, and as a joke, Ollie said, do you know what? I need a jet ski. He lives in landlocked Guildford. He needs a jet ski in his life.
Yeah.
And what did Ollie get?
Mate, I managed to get to my goals, and I got the jet ski.
You got the jet ski.
You did.
I got the jet ski.
You kept up your word.
Yeah. So that was my word.
That was your word.
So Deeks,
such a build up for something so
and obvious. It's in the title already. That's like,
we've no doubt a photo that you two pricks have already put up.
No. I tell you what. So what was your one?
As a laugh, you said that, and I was like, well, we're all talking about being a little fair on top. I was like, I have a hair transplant.
Yeah.
So living up to the agreement a few years later, there we are. I agreed for a hair transplant, and that's might of what happened.
Might.
Well, I don't know. I'm still stringing it out. I'm waiting.
String it out. We'll keep teasing it. So you got the jet ski.
Yeah.
Which I guess was going to be a bit cheaper than Deeks' potential hair transplant. So you pocketed some cash.
I wouldn't have known. No, I paid for the jet ski.
Yeah,
I paid for the jet ski. Yeah. I wouldn't have known. I don't know.
Well, you wouldn't know.
I have no idea.
This bloke will never know. Look at the state of that hair. Like, he won't ever know.
I might not. I might. No, I'm just. I tell you what. One thing I would say is I would make fun of you for as many things as physically possible. I really enjoy making fun of you. I really. It's actually one of my passions. But one thing I can promise you I've never made fun of is your Emma head in your hair. That's true, right?
It's quite a big thing for a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going on your leads now. Like,
the more blokes you speak to, the more
massively
relatable this is. Like this, which is such a good subject. So let's talk about the transition to the potential. To the possession. So let's go back a little bit though, because we've got to pad this out a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? So here's my question that I had for Deeks, okay?
BDK 200.
Yeah, BDK 200. Here's my question that I had for Deeks to set this up, and then we'll walk through a journey.
No, I like it.
Okay. Who was Ben Deakin at 16 years old? What was he doing? Did he like biking? And where was your life at?
Wow, we're going deep.
Because sorry, I'm interrupting again. Because every time we have you on, we do it's silly goose, which is great. And I think the only time we've ever had a conversation like that is the first time you came on the podcast, where we did a full let's talk about you.
Right.
So I figured let's just you're here as well. It'll be a bit of a different vibe, but it's a really different vibe.
Ollie going
16-year-old Ben Deakin. What's going on in your life?
We're skim. So it's not poor listeners listening to all this tripe.
If you want to see more, just click here, is it?
It's up there. Should be up there.
About there.
Yeah, about there.
And then there's other ones here.
Other ones there that you might like.
We're all looking after each other, and that's Christmassy, and that's the ride companion.